Hey everyone, and welcome to my new makeup setup. As you see, I've taken over more of the back bedroom like I said I would. I said I would move in on my husband's part of it, and I have. I painted the walls this, sort of orchidy purple. I have yet to find any drapes I really like. I've looked everywhere, so I'm going to change the drapes when I get around to it. I got a new stack of IKEA Alex drawers full of my back stock of junk makeup. Stuff that I just don't really use that often, and we got rid of the old backdrop. So, with some tweaking, it's probably going to take some tweaking for me to get used to this whole new angle. So I may not look perfect today, but I'm going to be working on that, and I like it much better. This is much more comfortable for me. I got my 20% off as a Platinum Perk member of Ulta, and I kind of went crazy, and I bought a bunch of different stuff. So I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of stuff for you. Today I have on a new product from Pur Minerals. It's called Eye Polish. And what it is these cushion things are all the rage right now. Cushion foundations, cushion gel liners, etc. And what it always is, it's always a little glass pot of a liquid, and then it has sort of a little trampoline in there. And then you get your brush or whatever, dab it on the product that's on the little trampoline area, and then use it however you're going to use it. These are really interesting. I picked up 2 of those last night, so I'm going to show you how I put those on and how those are working for me. Also want to tell you about, I picked up a sample of the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau. I've heard so much about this, and I got a sample from Sephora once. It was not my exact color match, I don't think, but I think today I have found my exact color match with them, and I have that on today. I'm going to tell you about the Lingerie de Peau. Also, I guess this is going to probably turn into sort of a haul video because I have a ton of stuff here to show you that I'm going to be reviewing in upcoming reviews. I'll show you that at the end. So, the Pur Minerals Eye Polish. It says it is a base plus a top coat. Comes in the little pot with the strange little trampoline-y. Well, now this one has a whole lot of product on top of it, so you can't see the trampoline part of it too well. But it's a mesh screen, basically. It's like those cushion foundations, but this is a eyeshadow. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I think there's maybe 6 different colors with this. And the way they market it in the box is they say it is a base coat, and you can also use it as a top coat. So you can put it on as a base and then put eyeshadow on top of it, and that will really emphasize whatever eyeshadow you have on and make it look, more out there and more pigmented. Or you can put on whatever you want and then put this on top of it as sort of a top coat is what they're calling it. I put it on by itself today. I did not use any primer. I layered these 2 colors. I put on the color Silk, and then I put on top of that this color Caviar. I thought this Caviar is really different color. It is sort of an army green, blackish gold. And I will show you how they layered on. So I really wanted to do something very wintry today. It is very wintry here today, even though it is not that cold. We have had tons of rain for the last 2 days, and it is just dark and pouring rain, thunder, lightning for 2 days. It's going to continue on through the rest of today, and I feel very fallish and winterish. So I saw this Caviar color, and it was so kind of unique and just really pigmented and really frosty, and I wanted to do sort of a very dark, deep woodsy looking fall eye. So I started out by putting on the Silk color called Silk. It is a sort of a peachy salmon pink, hard to describe. What these are is they're very liquidy, and when you put them on your eye, they're very cold. Now they do not act like, say, a cream eyeshadow. They are very much a liquid. I put them on with a brush, and that seemed to work really well, but you sure don't have to pick up much product off of the package to get it on your eye and to spread it over your entire eye. A little bit goes a long way on these. I put that on first and sort of worked that all the way up, almost to my brow, but not quite. I wanted to not have to put a highlight on, to just sort of carry that color all the way, almost all the way up. So I put the Silk color almost all the way up, And then I went back and put Caviar on top of it for just the lid. And I sort of pulled that Caviar up into the crease and sort of past even the crease to try to fade it up into that silk color that was up above the crease. They layer well, they build well. You would think, being as liquid as they are, that they would sort of melt each other away, but they really did not. I let the base coat pretty much dry before I put the Caviar on top, so that's probably key to it. You probably don't want to mix them together when they're still wet. They come with this odd little applicator. I did not use it. I tried it and I didn't like it. I went back to using a brush. So what it is, it's a little, this is not a sponge applicator. I thought it was going to be a sponge applicator from looking at the box. It is a piece of silicone. That's all it is. It is a piece of silicone on the end. It is quite strange. I don't really know how that helps you apply the product, but I ended up using a brush instead. This stuff sets fairly quickly. Once it does set, though, it is not going to act like a cream eyeshadow. You will dab it and it will come off a little bit on your fingers. It's not going to be sort of your color tattoo where it's on there and you can't move it. You do have quite a bit of time after you've put it on to move it and blend it and move it around too. So I don't think that these are really must-haves. The color I thought that was the most unique out of all of them was this Caviar. I thought it was really pretty for sort of a fall eye, which is what I did today, a very dark fall eye. But what I do want to do is try it right now with you and see how these behave as eyeliners. I've got a black eyeliner on, sort of very smudged under my eye. I want to see how this looks, you know, as more of an eyeliner. So I'm just going to take a small, this one's from Tarte. This is just like a little smudgy sort of eyeliner brush, very thin and flat. And I'm going to dip into this product and see if I can do sort of a line on top of the black eyeliner I already have on my lower lashes. It's very cold. It's very wet and cold. Yeah, that works. It's not so liquidy that it's like going to run off of your eye or anything as you're putting it on. Wow, I like it even better just put on lightly. Over here I kind of put it on more heavily over my black eyeliner. I just sort of dusted it lightly over my black eyeliner over here. Sort of as an overcoat to the black eyeliner, and the way it glitters and the gold glitter and the green in it is kind of the black eyeliner is providing sort of a backdrop for that, and I think that's really pretty. I like it. Okay, Guerlain Lingerie de Peau. I don't have a big bottle of the $63 product that to show you. I just got a sample. The sample I did get, I got a sample before, and it was the Beige Clair 02 was the number on it. It was very yellow, a very yellowish color. This one is a very nice neutral, which is exactly what I am, a very nice neutral pale or neutral light. This one is called Ambre Pale. That's exactly my color right there. I was very excited when I looked at it. I thought that is really going to match me, and it really did. It matched me very well. So here's sort of how it looks on. It is a very dewy feel. It's a nice dewy feel. I definitely could build it. I built it more up through here, which is where I have a lot of my redness, but it does not, it's not a super coverage sort of product. It's a pretty light or to medium coverage, because it's not really tackling the redness on my nose or my chin. It's just kind of barely on there, not really covering it up. What this does do well, it is a very natural look. You can sort of see your pores through it. Like it sort of looks like your skin is breathing. It has a very light layer on, and it's very breathable. It's a dewy feel. It is not matte. And you can see sort of your skin through it. I like the finish on it. However, being extremely an allergic person, as soon as you open this product, it has a perfumey smell. It's quite perfumey, and as soon as I put it on, I sneezed. And I don't need that in my life. There are plenty of, and plenty cheaper, plenty of foundations out there that I can put on that are a perfect color match, that are very natural finish, that make my skin look breathable, that make my skin look like my skin but better, that do not make me sneeze. I don't need to sneeze any more than I already do. So I'm going to have to give the Lingerie de Peau a pass on that. Upcoming reviews, 1 million different products, at least 1 million. First of all, I got the Vice palette. I was not going to. I wasn't interested in it. I looked at it in the store. I said, eh. And once again, I ended up buying it. I don't know why I do this. So anyway, a bunch of really wild and wacky colors in this one that I probably will never wear, but some of them are so fantastic that I had to get it. I want to do a very pumpkin spice eye with this line right here. I want to do something with this strange putty color, glittery putty color down here. I'll be reviewing this for you very soon. Also, I'm about to have a Lancome party where I review several Lancome products at once. I picked up the Drama Liquid Pencil. This is a new object, or this is a new product at Sephora. They have a billion different colors, including like yellow and hot pink in this. Picked up one of these, was really impressed with it in the tester in the store. Going to test that out for you along with the Lancome Tint Idol sample that I did get. Can't wait to try that, and I'm going to be trying out the new Grandiose mascara. Also got the NYX palette, the NYX contour palette. I've been looking at this for a while, been back and forth about it. I don't really know. I mean, it was 25 bucks for NYX. I don't know about it. But anyway, I picked it up with my 20% off, so even better. Showing that to you soon. I picked up from Sephora a 500-point perk of Caudalie products, a bunch of skincare. I'm going to try these out and give you the update on those. Also, totally was not looking at this brand, never seen this brand, never tried it except for the brushes. Japanesque. I happened to walk past the display of Japanesque at Ulta, saw this palette, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. These are called Pixelated Colors. The palette is called Pixelated Color Collection. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see the holographic glitter that's in these over here. And you have your neutrals over here that you can mix in. Excited. I'm going to be reviewing this soon. So, going to be reviewing those soon. I hope you like my new setup. I will be tweaking it, trying to make it look better, probably getting a better camera angle, etc. So, we'll see you then.